FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitchin', our second FlossTube anniversary
edition.
That is what this episode is all about.
Yes.
Celebrating the fact that we have been on FlossTube for 2 years today. So, we're back in the solarium where it all began.
We did it last year. I think it's funny because that's where our first video was.
Right.
So,
and the only video we did out here.
Ever.
We immediately moved inside. I call it inside. And
because we're not outside.
But anyway, this is actually, we're not going to show it to you, but this is kind of our stash room.
Yeah.
And so we're looking at a big amount of cross-stitch stash, and it's always readily available to us.
Right.
As we enjoy the wonderful craft of cross-stitch.
Yes, ma'am.
And sharing it with you. So, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
Right.
My dad would say, who'd have thunk it? You know, that we would be here in 2 years and had such great experiences doing this and sharing our activity with you and feeling your gratitude and love for being part of a wonderful community on YouTube.
Right.
So, Stephanie, did you want to...
Yes, I have a list.
Of course she does. She has a list.
So, so this last year has been obviously huge. And so I made kind of a list of like, not everything that we did because we'd be here for 7 hours if I talked about everything that we did. Yeah. But a lot of like kind of the milestone things that happened.
Right.
And so the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that we have nearly doubled our subscriber count. And I know we talked about it before on this channel that like subscriber count and all that isn't really that important, but it has its importance at times. And there are so many of you that are new to us and that have gone back and binge watched us and all the things. And so the fact of the matter is that without the people at home, you watching our videos, we would just be sitting here talking to each other. Which exactly. We do anyway.
Which we do anyway, but we'd be doing more of it. Right.
And then they would be pointless. So,
or maybe we'd stop talking to each other, who knows?
Yeah. Probably.
But anyway.
So yeah, so without all of you and all of your wonderful comments and all your likes and all the things. Right. And that just this past year, I never would have imagined that our channel would get
maybe
as
a
big
less
as it did.
mathy kind of summary of that would be that the Just Keep Stitchin' community is growing and growing and growing. And we love that it is doing that. And we've certainly benefited in friendships and retreats and activities and experiences with designers that we never would have had otherwise. We're just amazed. Yeah. We're just amazed.
Yeah. So some of our favorite things that happened in this past year. So since the last May 22nd, 2018 to May 22nd, 2019, we have gone to 7 different retreats in 6 different states. And a lot of that is due to wanting to meet a lot of the people that watch our channel. And that we had our faces put on chocolate. I met and made my best friend. I know I joke about that, but that's like really important to me. And then we had our picture was in a UK stitching magazine, which was kind of crazy. Right. I received a mountain of Mountain Dew. We had our caricatures drawn by Mr. Heart and Hand, which is like amazing. Right. This Christmas, we mailed Merry Mail Call to over 200 people. 98% of those people are people that we did not know before FlossTube.
Right. Those were Merry Mail Call Christmas cards.
Correct. Right. Yes. We bought a bell and made Happy Finishes Everyone a thing. I don't know how this happens. I think that watching it happen is like just so crazy to me. But I just say something ridiculous like banana pants and you all just are like, I'm going to say that every day.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a thing. So much so as I had the pattern that was made by Artist Design, and then the floss that was dyed by Victoria Motto, because one day I decided to put banana and pants together.
Amazing.
Crazy.
And
then one of our highlights of this past year was on New Year's Eve on Instagram Live. A lot of you joined us while we went through our Under the Bed box of finishes, and that was so much fun.
Right.
I didn't know it was going to last 3 hours.
Right.
But every minute of it was amazing.
Right.
We did a lot of math on this channel.
Yes.
Math.
Yes.
And we have next week, this upcoming Sunday, will be episode 99. And so we've almost made
We're almost up to 100 episodes. And those are the numbered episodes.
Right. That doesn't include the special editions.
We have special editions, like sometimes Stephanie's birthday videos and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we are approaching 100 episodes, which will be a milestone in and of itself.
Correct.
Probably the most exciting thing has been that it hasn't actually happened, but we were offered a trip by our wonderful friends, Nursen and Nerden Canber, from the Netherlands, and we're looking forward to that in the 3rd year of our FlossTube channel.
Yes.
To go to the Netherlands.
That will obviously be a highlight for the 3rd year.
But just to receive the offer and to
and our partnership with them
and
in
our
general.
partnership with them in general has just been everything positive. And we appreciate them reaching out to us, and
supporting
we
us,
value their friendship so much.
Absolutely. So talk about the email that you got.
It's been quite a year.
Yes.
I got an email about 10 days ago from one of our viewers. Her name is Ellen, and she had put together some clips of our episodes, and
kind of like a montage.
Yeah, kind of a montage. And she said, if you don't even look at this, it's no big deal. I just had fun doing it. Well, of course I had to look at it.
Obviously.
And it just cracked me up.
It's hysterical.
And so she was thrilled that I thought it was great work. And
because that kind of stuff takes time.
It's much more than we could ever do.
Right.
And so I thought, why don't we incorporate that into our FlossTubeversary show on the 22nd of May? And she was flattered that I thought of the idea, and we've taken her clips and we've included it in this episode. Right. So at this point, is this when we're gonna show that?
After I say the next thing I'm gonna say.
Okay, you're gonna say something else.
Yes, so I'm gonna say something else. So if you guys remember last year, when we made this video, one of the things that just brings like pure joy to my heart is when you all post photos on Instagram, on Facebook, or send them to me or whatever, photos of you in your stitchy spot watching and enjoying our FlossTube videos.
Right.
Because it just kind of like shows me the reach of our channel, and that's just like and how much we've integrated into your lives.
Right.
And like I've heard from so many people that when we are not there on Sunday night, Monday morning, they like don't know how to function, Julie McConnell. So, and that's just wild to me. And it's really flattering and it's amazing and it's a really cool thing. And it's seeing how important we are to you. This is our way of showing how important you are to us.
Right.
And so I filed down through the photos, and last year, if you remember on this video, we showed a small little montage. So I've done the same thing for this video, except it's not exactly small. So I think I was able to narrow it down to 100 photos.
Right. Narrowed. And she's not kidding. They were...
I probably 300, if not more.
Right.
So I but I wanted to. So how I did it was, if it was on Instagram, I took a screenshot, so that way you can watch and see your name.
Right.
And see that we see you and we love you and we appreciate you.
And that makes it so much more reciprocal.
Right.
It's not us just putting ourselves out there. You're communicating back to us.
Right.
And that means the world.
It does.
So what are we going to do first?
So how it's going to go is that we're going to be like, enjoy, and you're going to not turn the video off.
Right.
And then you're going to watch the wonderful video and hilarious video.
Oh my gosh.
From Ellen. It's so amazing. And then after that video is going to be the photo montage.
Okay.
And then we will come back and say something at the very end, and then we'll let you go.
Right. So thanks to the cross-stitch community for welcoming us with open arms and making us feel like we're part of something a lot bigger than just mother-daughter stitching together. And that's something that we could not have anticipated.
Never.
We have never imagined the reach that we have and our following. And so at this point, we're going to give you a couple of little treats. Which is going to come first?
The video.
The video from Ellen. You're gonna crack up.
Yes.
I mean,
you're gonna want to look up now, people.
You're gonna look up now because this is precious.
It's funny.
And sincere thanks to Ellen for putting this together. We would not have been able to do this amount of editing, and you'll understand what I mean when you see this video. And then immediately following that
will be the slideshow.
Is a montage of some of the Instagram posts that
Facebook posts
that mostly Stephanie has been collecting. And then we'll see you back here
for a quick goodbye.
And looking forward to another year.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
enjoy, people.
Here's a little taste of what Just Keep Stitching
is all about. Okay, enjoy.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
This is a YouTube channel about cross stitch.
We love cross stitch.
Welcome to the crazy train.
We're showing stitching. It's not like we're talking about hot dogs. What?
They're plural. Right. Wouldn't you know?
Your raspberry homecoming.
Yeah. Order. Hold, please.
Yes. Land was made.
So.
Okay. Today is Jane's birthday.
Look at that.
Oh. Kitten stitcher.
We the people. Ginger snap. The needle nuts. Learning from us. Oh, Canada.
We're very excited.
I'm excited.
Okay. Look at this garden of cats.
These cats are cute.
Okay. Here's your kitten, Flopsy.
Just got a little.
Ooh.
Dirty. I can't.
I'm sorry, but does that pumpkin have legs? Yes, it does.
Fun thing after fun thing after fun thing after fun thing.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
The nubble. Hello.
That is a big ass bunny.
It's a really
Do
nice.
you like sea life? Because that's what this is called.
You make this nuggety. Just in time for the 4th of July fireworks.
Get out of my life, I'm dead.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Cock. That's fucking. Excuse me. A metric shit ton.
Firecracker, boom, boom, boom.
Bam! I'm the best Stephanie in the world. Captain Stephanie at the helm.
Oh, geez, thanks, Steph. Bloody blah, bloody blah. Bloody blah, 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 bloody blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, blah. I don't
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh, we don't care.
Right. Hey, Pam. Do you care?
No.
You said we're smart.
Those are some big ass bunnies.
Wait! You didn't do the thing!
Shut the friggin' front door.
It's a frigging casket. Seriously.
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 Seriously. Seriously.
Seriously, Pam?
Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously. Seriously?
I'm serious, people! I am dead serious.
Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Mary, Mary, king of the bush is he. Shut up. Good. Okay. Mushy. Okay.
Oh God.
Tell me something, Pam.
I also know how to use Excel.
Mm-hmm. Shut up over there. Did you also see the temple I have right here?
Gorge. S.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie. Anywaysy. There's a lot going on in here, people. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in here.
Are you done? Mom, don't put it in your nose. Pam. No, you're good.
Many, 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 many. As we the PP. Darn it.
Dang it. America. Like, get out of my life with this bag.
Hashtag banana pants. How do I get this? How do I get this? How do I get this? Money, money, money.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
For shame, for shame, for shame.
Okay. Best friends. I'm a best friend. And best friends. Get pumped.
Nod your head, yes.
Nod your head, yes. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yes, nod your head.
Look at him. I'm
at him.
obsessed with him.
Look at him.
Or with the hamster on it. Don't shake your head at me. No.
No. No.
No, no, no.
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 No. No. Heck no.
Shut your mouth. That's funny. That's very clever, Penny.
Very clever.
I think you underestimated him. This is my mother, Pam.
And I'm the mom.
Pam rocks. And she's back. I've been sitting for about, give or take, 30 minutes. We've all got places to go.
We've all got places to go.
I love this place.
8 women. Do not stitch.
Stitch me, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me.
With candy cigarettes in our mouths.
Put the friggin' candy down, Pam.
And standing in this state-of-the-art
Cross stitch.
floor to ceiling,
That's good. That's really good.
humongous
Dead on the floor.
shower stall.
Like, yeah. Shut up, Pam.
Okay.
Tuesday is my birthday. Very rarely does Pam touch my bare knee. Happy finishes, everyone. I love you, Pam.
that's what year 2 has been like.
Yes.
And we are, again, so appreciative of the community. We love cross stitch, as you can tell. And we are so looking forward, starting tomorrow, with what year 3 of Just Keep Stitchin' is going to bring us.
Yes.
So from Stephanie and I,
thank you so much for the most wonderful year and most wonderful 2 years on FlossTube that I could have ever dreamed for.
There you go.
Here is to year 3.
year 3 of Just Keep Stitchin'.
Yes.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we'll see ya
on Sunday.
on Sunday.
Bye.